I'm Jackson.
And I'm Chris.
And this is Fillmore News.
Woo!
Hey, did you know Veterans Day originated as Armistice Day?
Yeah, and on November 11th, 1999 was the first anniversary of the end of World War I. Congress passed a resolution in 1926 for an annual observance, and November 11th became a national holiday on Veterans Day.
Veterans Day is not to be mistaken for Memorial Day. A very common mistake. Memorial Day, which is May 4th on a Monday, is to honor all fallen veterans who have died in service.
I'm Trey, and I'm here with Mr. Bradshaw. Mr. Bradshaw, is there any veterans or military in your family?
Yeah, both my grandfathers on both sides, mother and father's side, both served in the Navy, and they both served in the Korean War, and then one of my grandfathers also served all the way back in World War II.
So what branch of military were they?
As I said, they were both in the Navy. One worked on engineering, the other one was a radio man on aircraft carriers.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm here with Jared. Hey Jared, Chris. Do you know what Veterans Day is?
Is when the troops sacrificed themselves for our freedom.
All right.
Yes, I do. I have a brother who served 23 years, retired from there. I believe it was 23, maybe a little more. I have a son who served, I want to say 10, and a daughter who served 7. I have a nephew who's in right now, and they're all Army, in the Army.
As of 2008, 2.9 million veterans received compensation for service-connected disabilities.
5 states have more than 1 million veterans among their population.
I'm Che, and I'm here with Mr. Overton. Mr. Overton, is there any veterans in your family?
Lots of veterans. I was raised by 2 different fathers, so to speak. One was a Vietnam War veteran in the Army, and the other was a Vietnam War veteran with a Purple Heart in the Marine Corps.
Hi, I'm here with Woods. Do you have any veterans in your family?
Yes, actually I have a few of them. My father, whom was killed when I was 4 years old in a car accident, was in the Navy during the Korean War. My stepfather, from age of 7 on until his death about 6 years ago, was in World War II as a Army Air Corps fighter pilot, P-38s. My nephew Shane is an Army Airborne Ranger that is retired now. And yes, we have a long line of people in my family that are veterans.
Okay, thank you.
All right, I'm here with Walter. I got a few questions for you. Of course. Do you have any veterans that served in your family?
I do. My grandpa and my 3 uncles served in Vietnam in the 60s and 70s.
All right, thank you, Walter.
No problem.
And here's David with the weather.
Hi, I'm David, and this is the weather. This week will be sunny, and today will be 67 degrees. Tuesday, 73 degrees. Wednesday will be 76 degrees. Thursday will be 74 degrees. Friday will be 70 degrees.
Hey, did you hear about that new sushi place in Central?
Yeah, I actually went there last Friday and they had a band going on. The food was delicious and the service was great. It made me interested in Japanese culture.
Speaking of Japanese culture, Japanese people tend to be more formal than Americans. They stand further away when talking to each other. In America, customer service is usually warm and friendly. In Japan, waiters won't ask you how your food is, which makes sense because they don't tip the waiter. Americans tend to be more blunt and direct, while Japanese are more subtle. In the US, people are taught to look directly into someone's eyes when speaking. The Japanese tend to be uncomfortable with that. Japanese people bow their head instead of shaking hands. Japan is a collective culture. The US is more individualistic. Though no people can be generalized as a whole, Japan is very different from the US.
That's it for this week, Flashes.
Stay flashy, Fillmore!
up higher.